So what's up, y'all? It's me, your girl at K Kanor, and I'm back with another video, baby. So today we are taking a test. My son is about to take his assessment, and I wanted to record it because, like I said, the teacher has been gaslighting me and all of that. So we're going to record online from now on when we do our test, so I can show y'all. So the first question says, which key detail supports the topic of baseball rules? Okay, so we talked about key detail. So what is the key detail again?
A key detail is the focus.
The key detail is not the focus. So baseball would be the focus. That's the main topic. The key detail does what?
The key detail
supports baseball. So which key detail supports the topic of baseball? So the topic is baseball rules. So baseball is a fun sport. Is that a rule? Baseball has 9 players. I found a baseball to play with. I watched a baseball game. And you can just click whichever one. You don't have to reread it back to me. Touch the first one, the second one, or you can say 1, 2, 3, or 4. Or you can touch it. You want me to read them again?
Yeah.
Okay. Which key detail supports the topic of baseball rules? Baseball is a fun sport. Baseball has 9 players. I found a baseball to play with. I watched a baseball game on TV. Okay. Number 2, we're going to match the nouns to the correct verb form. And we talked about what a noun and a verb is. So what is a noun?
A noun is a person, place, or thing.
And what is a verb?
An action word.
An action word. Okay. So the first one we has a boy. Okay, and you tell me which one go with the boy. You could just say A, B, C, D, or E. Okay. So a boy, does he go with stand by the pond? Does he go with live at the farm? Does he go with flies a kite? Does he go with read together? Or does he goes with chops wood?
E.
Okay. Now a girl. Does the girl go with stand by the pond, live at the farm, fly as a kite, or read together?
C.
Fly as a kite. Your eyes are way better than mine, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. What you said, see?
Yeah.
All right. The next one is the animals. So what does the animal go with? Stand by the pond, live at the farm, or read together?
Live at the farm.
So which letter is that? We're going to go with B. The birds. Does the bird stand by the pond or read together? You can just say A, B, C, D, or E. That's why you keep getting choked up, because you're trying to say the thing. Just say the letter. Stop torturing yourself. I tell you that all the time. So the birds, do they stand by the pond or do they read together?
A.
Thank you. Stop making it so hard for yourself. And of course, the 2 friends, D, read together. All right, let's see how we can get this. So we're going to read the text and then we're going to connect the events. Okay? So remember the events is what in the story or the plot?
The events is the solution.
The problem and solution.
The problem and solution.
Right, or what's happening in the story.
What's happening in the story.
Same thing. So Steve plays baseball. Cameron goes camping. They are both fun things to do outside. Steve plays baseball during the day. Cameron goes camping at night. Steve needs bats and balls to play baseball. Cameron needs a what?
A tent.
A tent to go camping. So how are the events connected? So now we want to see how they are connected. So both events happens outside. Both events need a tent. Cameron goes to both events. Steve goes to both events. So you can just click which one you think and how are the events connected. And yeah, that's right. If that's what you're going to click. Right. So remember how we talked about Michael the Karate Snowman? He can't be in the summer. That's not connected to him. So what is connected to a snowman?
Winter.
Winter. Because it does what?
Because it
what happens in the winter?
It snows.
It snows in the winter. Very good job. So that's how you have to keep the story connected. And so you saw that even though Steve and Cameron do different activities, both activities are done outside. So that's a connection. So what strategy can you use to help you with a word you don't know? So remember the strategies that we use to help us with the words we don't know. Remember we did the little paper with the fingers?
Yeah.
So what strategy could we use? Could we skip the word? Is that a strategy? Can we pretend the word is not there? Is that a strategy? Look at the letters you know. Is that a strategy? Or ask someone to tell you the meaning. What strategy do we use? And just click which one you think. All right, that's right too. So let's choose an adjective. So we know that an adjective is what?
An adjective describes a noun.
Very good. An adjective describes a noun. Very good. So we're going to choose an adjective. Bunny, cute, eat, or tail. And just click which one you think. Okay. So now we're going to read this and we're going to match the answers. So an iguana is a lizard. Iguanas eat leaves during the day. Iguanas keep warm in the sun because they are cold-blooded. It's a lot of passive aggressiveness too, y'all. So what do iguanas eat? And you can just say A, B, C, or D, okay? So what do iguanas eat? During the day, leaves, warm places. They are cold-blooded iguanas.
B.
B. Let's put B up here. Okay. When do iguanas eat? During the day, warm places. They are cold-blooded iguanas.
A.
A. Who is the text about? Warm places, they are cold-blooded or iguanas.
E.
I thought you was about to say iguana. You said E. I was like, wait, where's guana? All right. Where do iguanas live? Warm places, they are cold-blooded.
C.
And why do iguanas live in warm places? They are cold-blooded.
D.
Okay. And notice that we ask our who, what, where, when, and why. Okay. All right. So we're going to read this and we're going to do some more connections. Okay. So Steve plays baseball. Cameron goes camping. They are both fun things to do outside. Steve plays baseball during the day. Cameron goes camping at night. Steve needs bats and balls to play baseball. Cameron needs a tent to go camping. How are baseball and camping connected? Both require a bat. Both are done alone. Both require a team. Both are done outside. Didn't we just do that? We just did that. Didn't we just do that?
Yeah.
So remember, guys, we just did that one again now. That was number 7. And we did it before. Let me go back. Let's go back because I told y'all we did it before for number 3. So we just answered the same question for number 3 and number 7. All right. So read the sentence and select the word that best describes how the sand looks. Okay? I walked on the brown sand. So brown, I, sand, or walk. I bet that sand was so beautiful if it was brown, baby. So look at the picture below and fill in the blank with the missing letter that completes the word C, B. Okay? So what letter completes that word? Is it A, E, O, or U?
Cat.
Very good. All right. So let's look at the picture below and we fill in the blank with the missing letter that completes the word P, N. Is it A, E, I, or U?
Pen.
Very good. Now that was a tricky one now, wasn't it? Because why was that one tricky?
Because it was tricky because
Think about what you want to say. Why was it tricky? Let me see you. Let me see you.
it was very tricky because I thought it was not a pen.
You thought it wasn't a pen? What do you mean you thought it wasn't a pen?
I thought it was like something else.
Oh, this looked it kind of funny to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. But to me, it was tricky to me, and our trickies don't have to be the same. So you felt it was tricky because it looked it funny to you.
Yeah.
And to me, it looked it it was tricky to me because pen can be spelled with an I or an E. So it can be spelled P-E-N or P-I-N. You just have to know which one you're dealing with. So what is the P-E-N? What pen is that? P-E-N.
pen.
Right. Pen you write with. Very good. All right. So that's all, y'all. We just had 10
I just write my name in the air.
I just submitted it. Let me see what it says. Because question 3 and question 7 were the same. You got 100. You better have got 100. Taking points off my baby work. So y'all stay tuned and we'll be back with the rest of this video because we have probably 2 more exams to do. So we're going to do those first. So just stay tuned. We're going to do those next. So just stay tuned. Okay, y'all. So on this, we haven't gotten to the assessment yet, but we're talking about responsibility and how we celebrate responsibility. I told my son that the way I celebrate him is by telling him that I'm proud of him when he's doing his chores. And no matter what his attitude has been, he has been doing his chores. Whether he had to stand in the corner, whether he had to go sit in a room, whether he got in trouble, whatever it was, he still have been waking up, getting himself together, and opening up the blinds and taking out the trash. His chores has not changed. And for that, I tell him I'm proud of him. So we're talking about the national holiday. I'm just going to read it to you guys.
Labor Day.
So listen, it says, here's a riddle. Hold up. So it says, here's a riddle. You can guess which holiday celebrate people who are responsible. We're talking about responsibility. It's a Monday in September, the very first one. We have a day of rest and some holiday fun. We celebrate the workers and all that they do. Which holiday is this? I've given you a clue. So we all know that it's Labor Day. Let me read it. So Labor Day is celebrated on the first Monday in September each year. For some people, it means the end of summer. For others, it means a day of work. That was shade, y'all. That was shade, y'all. So because I remember I told you the narcissist made me lose my job. And I haven't worked since then. Okay, so this is the shade. In the past, some Americans worked long hours and did not get paid very much. Even kids worked long hours and many got hurt while working. This was not fair. Slavery was not fair, but nobody want to talk about that. You understand? Workers wanted a safe place to work. They also wanted to be paid fairly. Some wanted kids to work less and go to school instead. Workers formed groups called unions to help achieve these goals. Leaders also had another idea. They thought American workers should have their own holiday. People worked hard all year. Labor Day is a day of rest. Hell, we still don't get no rest. And we were slaves and we still don't get no rest. What a day for us. So this is, could y'all see the picture? Y'all see the picture now. This is what popped up. This is the shady part. This is the racist part. It's in the schoolwork. I told y'all how the narcissist gaslight me is by using things that I've said or things that about me or just like my job and I couldn't go to work and I was kind of complaining like, whoa, this feels weird. I don't have a day. Labor Day feels weird for me because I'm not working. But it's just like the end of summer, I'm getting prepared for it instead of going back to work the next day. So the first Labor Day was celebrated in 1882 in New York City. It is now a national holiday. On Labor Day, people go to parades, have picnics, and get together for barbecues. And I'm smiling because, listen, the proof is right here. Okay? It's so funny to me that these laws are not created for black people. Okay? Even though we work and we may get that day off, it will look real crazy if they just give the people who the laws are for the days off and not the people who the laws aren't for. Even though we feel it, we can sense it that these laws are not for us. We get reminded of it every day. So this goes to show, in order for America to be great again, these laws need to change to support black people as well, because we helped build this country. Hell, we built this motherfucking country while y'all was sitting on y'all ass and we was out in the fucking fields. We did that. Put some respect on our name, period. So this is in my son's schoolwork. You see what I'm saying? They take my beliefs, they take who I am as a person, and they put it in the schoolwork either to make me feel bad, guilty, or whatever it is. Like, I really don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to stand on what I believe in, and I'm still going to fight for black people. I'm still going to fight for the culture. Fuck you mean? I'm black. Like, why would I sit here and be quiet and not say, and not stand up for my culture, for my son, for my son's children, for my baby cousins, for my family, for my culture, for my ancestors? You gotta be out your fucking mind. But this shit right here just make me proud. Keep on gaslighting, motherfuckers. But stay tuned, you guys, for the rest of this video. Why the fuck we talking about Labor Day anyways? Like, Martin Luther King is tomorrow. So why in the fuck we're not talking about Martin Luther King? Oh, okay. This motherfucker want to talk about Labor Day in Canada and all that shit. This is some gaslighting ass shit, for real. This is some gaslighting ass shit. But this is why we fight. You know, because, and we shouldn't have to fight. We shouldn't have to fight to be treated fairly. We shouldn't have to fight for our voices to matter. We shouldn't have to fight to be human. But as black people, we have to fight for things that should just be given, should just be a given. And this is what I'm telling my son. This is why we fight. This is why Martin Luther King fought for equality, for us to be treated fairly. It wasn't just about voting. It wasn't just about sitting in the same classroom, because I'd rather be segregated before integrated if I'm still not treated fairly. If I'm still getting more time for a petty crime than the next person, I'd rather be segregated. And that's real talk. Because I shouldn't have to fight just to be treated like a person, just to not be disrespected. I shouldn't have to fight for this. But this is why we fight. This is why. This is why we fight. It's not our fault. It's not our fault that these people are racist towards us, or that narcissists are just fucking disgusting towards us. That's not our fault. And we can't change them people, but we could change how to be treated. And I will not be treated with disrespect, like I'm nothing, like I'm nobody, because I matter. No matter my skin color, no matter what I believe in, no matter any of that, I matter. And every black person out there should be treated just like every white person out there. And if a motherfucker say that racism is not going on, then you are a part of the problem. Because the only way to solve this problem is by getting down to the rooty tooty. My grandma used to say, from the getting down to the nitty gritty of what the fuck is going on here. And I'm sick of you motherfuckers saying, oh, motherfuckers just, it's the media. It's not the fucking media. I'm not a part of the media. And I make videos every day letting y'all see how I'm being disrespected in this motherfucking house. Whether it's by police officers or these motherfucking neighbors. And I'm not going to stand for it. You're not going to mistreat me at all. I kept my mouth closed before, and I kept my mouth closed for too fucking long. So now it's my turn, and you shut the fuck up. Yes, that's right. You shut up. Because I shouldn't have to fight just to be fucking respected. Just to not be called a bitch. Just to not be controlled like I don't have a right to say how I fucking feel. not to have my words used against me and being gaslighted and manipulated, even by the police officers. It's all recorded. It's all recorded and on YouTube. So if you want to watch these videos, just go back and watch all my videos. And I'm sorry for the videos that was posted yesterday. They was supposed to been posted when the man was harassing me and stalking me the other day. That's when I made those videos. But when I uploaded the video, it was on private. And I didn't see that until yesterday when I upload the video on when I called the police on my son. So just go back and watch all my videos. But this is why we fight. And true, we shouldn't have to fight. But when we fight, the racists, the narcissists, the enemy, they fight us more. And I told my son when they fight us back, what do we do? Because we don't give up. We fight fucking harder. We fight fucking harder. And that's what I'm here to do. Shout out to Martin Luther King. Shout out to Aaliyah. Man, shout out to all the black people who have fought for us black people to be able to stand here and continue this journey to fight. Because I don't give a fuck what they say. Ain't nobody better than me. And I ain't better than nobody. And ain't nobody gonna treat me like they better than me just because I'm black. I love being black. And then the most fucked up part about it, when you celebrate yourself, they see it as a threat. Why is it a threat for black people to celebrate ourselves, but it's called being a patriot or when white people or any other race do it? Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit and suck my dick. I love me. I love being black. There's so many wonderful things that comes along with being black. And pride and sacrifice and gratitude and spirituality is all of that. We built those motherfucking pyramids and we should be grateful for that shit. We did that shit. We're not dumb. We're not stupid. We're not dirty. We're not ignorant. We are smart, beautiful people. And we're going to continue this fight and we're going to fight harder. And I know damn well I am. Whether it's against racism or narcissists. Because the way I see it now, they are one and the same. The way I see it. A narcissist is just a racist. They're racist against your thoughts. They're racist against your character. They're racist. And I'm going to continue to fight. But anyways, y'all know how I get when it comes down to stuff like this. I get real passionate. I'm going to finish up here and then I'm going to come back with the rest of this video when it's time for him to take his quiz. So stay tuned. Y'all, listen to this.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
So, y'all, I'm rubbing on his leg. He not used to me rubbing on him, y'all. This is my first time I probably ever rubbed on my baby, you know? And I'm just rubbing on him. He not used to it. He probably think it's some weird shit like, Mommy, you're fucking pervert. You rubbing on me. No, I can rub on you.
I remember.
It's my body.
Well, I'm kind of used to it because I remember you rub my chest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do. I used to rub his chest all the time. He think it's weird, y'all. Let him know I made this body. This is my body. This is my body outside my body. What's wrong with you, boy? Look at your little nips right there. Ooh, they look hard too. Ooh, little nips. Got little nips. But anyways, y'all heard that. So we're gonna need you motherfuckers to live up to what you believe. If you believe that all people are created equally, then start treating us like we're people. Okay? Start treating us like we deserve to be created equally, because we do deserve to be created equally. You sounding like a contradicting ass racist when you say one thing and you do another. You say that all people should be created equally, but you treating black people like they don't matter. Black people do matter just as well as anybody else. And we're not saying that black people matter more, because black people know, we know we're not better than anybody, but we also know from the abuse that we have endured from America, that nobody is better than us, and nobody is going to make us feel like they're better than us. We have to hold our head higher than anyone else, because y'all are there on every corner to put us motherfucking down. We got to compliment ourselves. We got to do that shit. We got to love ourselves. Shit, because y'all ain't going to teach us how to love ourselves. Y'all don't want us to love ourselves. Y'all want us to be slaves to y'all, modern day slaves to y'all. Y'all want us to do that shit. Like, live up to what the fuck you say. You say that all people should be created equally, then live up to that shit. Cause we treat all people equally. Even when that police came over here, and it seems like I keep getting all the asshole polices. I know it's a motherfucking setup. I know I ain't stupid, but I also know that all polices are not assholes. I know that. I'm not stupid. So start treating us like we motherfucking matter. Okay, y'all, so this is a quiz, and the quiz is kind of different from the assessment. The quiz, I can actually restart it myself if I want to take it over, but the assessment, I don't know if you guys saw the video where my son went on the first Zoom with the teacher, and the teacher said that for the assessments, the principal will have to, sign off on it. So it's more, and I really don't even want to deal with, I barely want to deal with the teacher, so I don't want to deal with the principal. And watch they make it so I have to deal with the principal. I told y'all, anything you don't like, the narcissist does. And anything you like, they don't do it. But anyways, let's take this quiz. So which American symbol is shown in the picture? Is it a bald eagle? Is it a White House? Is it a George Washington? Or is it a statue? What do the stars on the American flag represent? The stars on the American flag, what do they represent? The first colonies, the states in the United States, the people who wrote the Constitution, the signers of the Declaration of Independence, the first colonies. Okay. What is, and I think the stars, they represent the states in the United States.
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm. So what is Labor Day celebrated? I mean, why? Why is Labor Day celebrated? To thank the soldiers, to honor the workers, to celebrate heritage, or to remember the president's birthday? Go ahead and click it. To honor workers. What is Constitution Day? A holiday celebrating the rights of Americans, the celebration of Hispanic culture, the feast to remember the first Thanksgiving, a day to honor members of armed forces. Okay, so it is this one. Oh, you can't change it. No. You got it wrong. He's trying to change it. What is Labor Day? When is Labor Day celebrated in the United States? On the 4th of July, October the 5th, the first Monday in May, or the first Monday in September? Okay, that was in Portland and France and all the other countries. They have May Day. Their May Day is their Labor Day. That's what the text said. I don't know how true that is. But that's also a gaslighting, because I questioned that in my old apartment. I was like, what day is May Day? Is May Day and Labor Day the same thing? And it came up in the text saying that May Day is the Labor Day, but it's on May 1st in France and Poland and all those places. So yeah, it's the first Monday in September in the United States. So I'll just let him do it over. I'll submit it and then see what he got, and then I'll let him do it over so he can get 100. Okay. Oh, you got a 40. You got a 40. So let's see which ones you got wrong. Yep. So the stars, you got that question wrong. So you have to do that one over. You got that one right. You didn't pick that. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I'm bugging. So, what is the Constitution Day? Oh, this is the one I was thinking about. So, yeah, you got that wrong. So, you'll have to go change the Constitution Day. And you'll have to go back and change what day Labor Day is celebrated. So, let's go change it. Go to restart. Okay, so it has been reset, and it's going to take us back. Okay, and okay, so, and they put the ones you got wrong back up front. So, what is Constitution Day? A holiday celebrating the rights of Americans, the celebration of Hispanic culture, the feast to remember the first Thanksgiving, or a day to honor members of the armed force. Which American symbol is shown in the picture? The bald eagle, the White House, George Washington, or the Statue of Liberty? Liberty. Why is Labor Day celebrated? To thank soldiers, to honor workers, to celebrate heritage, or to remember the president's birthday. When is Labor Day celebrated in the United States? Is it on the 4th of July? Is it on October the 5th? Is it the first Monday in May? Or is it the first Monday in September? What do the stars on the American flag represent? The first colonies, the states in the United States, the people who wrote the Constitution, the signer of the Declaration of Independence. Okay, the first colonies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to change them.
You better hurry up because I'm about to click submit.
Can you read it again, Mom?
Okay, so what is the stars on the American flag represent? The first colonies, the states in the United States, the people who wrote the Constitution, the signer of the Declaration of Independence. You're right. He was holding his breath. I told him he right. He changed it, y'all. Because I was going to let him do it. Hey. Because he just did it and he clicked the same thing. So you got to pay attention to things like that. They logged us out. They always do that every time. So let me go here and let me just erase all this stuff. This stuff. Cause that was the day that my daddy died. I know that I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. Papa was a rolling stone, yeah. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, oh, he left the walls alone. You got 100. All right, y'all. So we'll be back with the rest of this video. We're gonna go and do the work for his next assessment, and then we'll come back when it's time to do the assessment. Yeah, watch this. I tell me who I sound like. Shh, don't say nothing. Tell me who I sound like. Kind. Kind citizens care about others and do not bully each other. When friends need help, they lend a hand. Kind online citizens use friendly words and do not bully. Remember to listen to your heart. Use kind words and respect others. Who do I sound like? Yeah, tell them who I sound like.
Siri.
I sound like Siri. Remember to use kind words and do not bully.
Yeah. Remember to use kind words and do not bully you. I kill you.
Y'all, we're doing the he had to pick out what traits a good citizen have. So I'm gonna go through this and y'all just tell me. Y'all, come on, sit up. So we about to go through the good traits, and he's just gonna tell me yes or no. If it's a trait that a good citizen should have, he's gonna say yes. If it's a trait that a good citizen shouldn't have, he's gonna say no. So what makes a good citizen? Responsible.
Yep.
Tasty.
Nope.
Blue.
Nope.
Careful.
Yep.
Kind.
Yep.
Respectful.
Yep.
Mean.
Nope.
Balanced.
Yep.
Smelly.
No.
Okay, y'all, so now we're about to do his science assessment. If I can get logged in. And once I get logged in, then I'll be back. Okay, so he's doing science. So let's see. So how is the motion of the ball changed? So listen to the story. Rob is playing soccer. He kicks the ball towards the net, but the goalkeeper saves the ball and shoots it away. How is the motion of the ball changed? Did Rob use a push to kick the ball and the goalkeeper used a push to shoot it? Rob used a pull to kick the ball and the goalkeeper used a pull to shoot it. Rob used a push to kick the ball and the goalkeeper used a pull to shoot it. Rob used a pull to kick the ball and the goalkeeper used a push to shoot it. So how did the ball change? Just click it. So which of the following is an example of a push that makes a ball move up and down? Stopping the ball, kicking the ball on the wall, catching the ball and throwing it, bouncing the ball on the ground. Where would you place this? Hitting a tennis ball with a racket. Where would you place this? Hitting a tennis ball with a racket. Would you place it in push, both, or pull? Where would you place hitting a tennis racket with a ball? Is it pull only? Is it push only? Is it push and pull? Or is it none of the sections?
It's push.
Okay, we'll click. I click it. Let me see. Hitting a tennis ball with a racket. Okay, that one's push and pull. So you got that one wrong. So which of the following is an example of change in motion? Change in motion. A slide in the park, a yo-yo moving up and down, a bird standing on a tree branch, or a car parked on the side of the road. What type of movement does a toy top use? Round and round, straight line, up and down, zigzag line. Okay, listen. John bounces the ball and then shoots it inside the basket net. What forces is John using? He is using a push to bounce the ball and a push to shoot it in the net, Or is he using a pull to bounce the ball and a push to shoot it in the net? Or is he using a push to bounce the ball and a pull to shoot it in the net? Or is he using a pull to bounce the ball and a pull to bounce the ball and a pull to shoot it in the net? So he's using a push to bounce the ball and a pull to shoot it in the net. Okay. So Sandy, let me see. Let me see. Oh. What did he use?
Push.
Mm-hmm. So you got that wrong. So you got two wrong for like as far as I know. So which of the following describes the movement of the jump rope? So this is the jump rope. So which of the following describes the movement of the jump rope? Straight line and then zigzag, zigzag line and then up and down, back and forth and then up and down, back and forth and then round and round. So look at the jump rope. This is the jump rope. So which of the following describes the movement of the jump rope? Straight line and then zigzag, zigzag line and then up and down, back and forth and then up and down, back and forth and then round and round. Okay, so which one is going up and down? Point to the jump rope that's going up and down. No, neither one of them. This one is going back and forth, and then this one is going round and round. So you got three wrong. So Andy is playing racquetball. He hits the ball on the wall. How will the ball change its motion? So I need to read it over for myself. So Andy is playing racquetball. He hits the ball on the wall. How will the ball change its motion? The ball will not change its motion. The ball will continue moving in a straight line. The ball will make a turn before it hits the wall. The ball will bounce back when he hits the wall. Which example is showing a pull? Is it he pushing the piano, pushing the car, pulling the cube, or pushing the swing? Which of these things uses a slow movement? A pogo stick. I don't know what she's doing, but what she's doing. A spin top or the seesaw. Okay, so let's see. Oh my God, it locked us out. I guess it was out too long. But I'll be back, y'all. Okay, y'all, so he made an 80. So you got that one right. Rob uses a push to kick the ball, and the goalkeeper used a push to shoot it. So which of the following is an example of a push that makes a ball move up and down, bouncing the ball on the ground? Okay, so the racquetball, you got it right. It was push only. I said it was pull and push, so it was push only. So what is the yo-yo doing? The yo-yo is moving up and down. What type of motion the spin top? The spin top is moving round and round. John bounces the ball and then shoots it inside the basket net. What forces is John using? So you said he is using a push to bounce the ball and a pull to shoot it. But we figured that one out, that he was using the push to bounce the ball and the push to shoot it. And then this one, the two jump ropes, is going back and forth and round and round. And you got that one right, and that one right, and that one right. So you did good. You just missed two. So y'all, we're gonna go to the next thing, and then we'll be back with the rest of this video. So y'all, we're talking about illuminate, how the sun um lights up the day and how the moon and the stars lights up the night. So I have a question. Do you think that the moon and the stars are brighter than the sun? Or do you think that the sun is brighter? Noah say he thinks the sun is brighter, but I think that it takes more light to light up the night than the day. So I would think that the moon and the stars will be brighter than the sun. But the sun is lighting up the whole sky in the daytime that was once dark. So the sun might be uh, brighter. Don't mind me, y'all. Once I go to thinking, I go to thinking. But anyway, stay tuned for the rest of this video. Bruh, look at this damn field, y'all. Y'all see that field? This field looks like the place, the field across the street from my old house. I kid y'all not. We used to walk through this field to get to the damn store. I kid y'all the fuck not. This is the fucking field. I promise you, this is the fucking field. Bruh. Literally. And look at the picture. It looked photoshopped. Look at it. Literally. Look, the nurse is beating now. God, look, this is the picture. Bruh, is this not the field?
That is the field.
This is literally the damn field across the street from my house, bruh. My old house. Like, literally, we used to take this field to walk to the store.
Yeah.
But stay tuned for the rest of this video. Listen, y'all. This is how... This is type of stuff that the teacher put in the schoolwork. Stop jumping in my bed. And it be like subliminals. Like, bruh, she talk about sizing up the stars. Bruh, you ain't sizing up nothing. You better sit down somewhere. Like, what's wrong with them? They better act like that. She better run her mouth and shut the fuck up. Period. But anyways, y'all, let us get back to this work. This has been a very long video, mind you. We have did everything, but I'm gonna stop talking myself and shut up. Period. And see y'all when I see y'all. All right, y'all. So we're done with that, and we're about to take this quiz. So let's see. How can you describe the sun? The sun is a square in shape and is very cold. The sun is round in shape and is very cold. The sun is square in shape and is very hot. The sun is round in shape and is very hot. How far away is the sun from Earth compared to the other stars? The sun is closer to Earth than the other stars. The sun is not a star, so it cannot be compared. The sun is farther. The sun is farther from the Earth than the other stars. The sun is the same distance from Earth as the other stars. Yeah. So this is how people come at me like, I think I'm all that. No, bitch, you think I'm all that. Okay? So check yourself, bitch, and stop trying to check me. Period. The fuck? You don't even know me. You just know what a motherfucker has told you about me. Period. So if you think that, then it ain't my job to try to correct that. Bitch, I'm gonna let you think what the fuck you wanna think. And FYI, I am the bomb. Period. So why does the sun look different in size than the other stars in the sky? Objects look larger when they are closer to you. Objects look smaller when they are closer to you. Objects look larger when they move away from you. Or objects do not change size when they move closer. So why does the sun look different in size than the other stars. Object looks larger when they are closer to you. So the sun is a what? Is it a moon, a planet, a rock, or a star?
Star.
Compare the size of the sun to the other stars when seen from Earth. Let me read that for myself. Compare the size of the sun to the other stars when seen from Earth. Okay. So the sun cannot be seen from Earth. The sun looks larger than the other stars. The sun looks smaller than the other stars. The sun looks the same size as the other stars. Okay. I think you got them all right. Let's go here. Let's go there. That was amazing. Alright, let's see what you got. You got a 100. You should be proud of yourself. Good job, baby. I enjoy it. So y'all, we got one more assessment to do. So what I'm gonna do is, since this tablet is dying, I'm going to upload this video and let it charge, and then I'll be back. I'll probably make the last assessment on my phone or something like that. So thank you guys for watching this video, and just stay tuned for the next video.